Hey guys, and welcome back to Minecraft. We are here on, what, episode 6 now? I can't even remember. It's been that long since we've been on here. It's been quite a while, 3 months to be exact. But we are back. We're going to finish off the projects that we have left. And it's going to be awesome. So we have this boat here. This is going to be something that is just done over time. I don't think I'm going to do this on stream or necessarily in it as a YouTube video. It will just be something that I do off camera and give little updates here and there, sort of thing. But there is also something just over to my right over here. You can see a little glimpse of it there. So I haven't been on it for a while, but some other people have. And they built this. So this kind of does change my plans because I was going to build my own ideas here, but that is okay. We can work around this. It's basically what I was going to build here anyway. It's very similar. So we don't have to worry about that. It's not like it's kind of out of place considering this is meant to be pirate themed. It doesn't really look... It does, but it doesn't. I don't know. But that's okay. We can deal with that. Just means we have to change up a little bit. I want to extend the warehouse at some point, as we talked about. I don't know if it was last episode or the episode before. And we also need to get this area set up, which we can actually just change now. We can... we need to figure out what we're going to do for a path going from down here up to there. Do we do it next to the warehouse maybe? But yeah, we want to get some little shops in this sort of area. I'll probably extend that back a little bit to maybe there. And yeah, we'll get that all set up. This has been extended up a little bit. I don't know who by or anything. But yeah, I haven't been on, so there's a lot of things that have changed. Now I haven't had a look yet over at... I'm just going to turn that down a little bit and go back and get some rockets. Alright, so by the looks of it, nothing's changed over here. I had to sit and wait for a second for it to load. We still have to finish this iron farm, which is something we will be doing in this episode. I don't know exactly what we need to do. We need to get a zombie, that zombie to be exact, over to these rails. Otherwise, I don't really know. How much storage have we? Well, how much storage have we used? Okay, not much. Cool. So no one's really been over here. Okay, I don't think anyone's been over here. I'm pretty sure that's about what we had. But when I left, so that's fine. Everything is looking really good. So, let's get started. Let's... Oh, I missed. Let's try and land up on there. Got it. What have we got in here? So... yeah, so this is what we were doing when we left. Because I've got all the stuff that we used on this. Except glass. What did we use glass for? Did I put the no, that glass was already there. Unless it must be for that maybe. I don't know. Oh no, I don't know. We don't have to work that out. Okay, let's get this guy over there. Actually, we need to put blocks above. Almost fell off. We need to put blocks above where the zombie is going to be traveling, because otherwise the zombie will burn. So I will do that, and I will be back after that. I'll also double check how this is meant to work, because it's been a while. I don't really know. I think off to the side here we need little platforms. We'll have to get a heap of villagers too, so we'll have to figure that one out. I might get Nomad to breed some while I sort all the other stuff out. And we'll be back. Alright, and here we are. So we have each of the 4 collection chambers. Obviously I've still got to build the actual kill chamber that comes off of that 2x2 and goes down there, and then each of the collection systems to take it over to our storage down here. So the storage, I don't think we have an iron, no, so we'll have to expand it and have an iron chest, probably multiple to be honest, down here, and the collection system will bring it. We'll just go across up into that, and then it'll bring it down and around, because it has to go into that somewhere. So that's probably how we'll do that. But yeah, so we've got all of the collection chambers in all of the villager areas, and everything like that. So now we just have to get the villagers into their spots, which I think we need, yeah, it's 3 villagers per thing. So we need to go get a heap of villagers from over at the Pirate Cove over that way. We already have 1, so we just need 11 more. We already have our zombies who go in the minecart here, so that is all good as well. So I'm going to get the villagers over here. It's going to take me a while, but it has to be done if we want the iron. So I'll get the villagers and the zombie into there, and I'll be back once we've done that. Alright, so we have built most of the iron farm. I have all the waterways all linked up. It goes into here. They all meet in the middle there. All just waterways going to the middle and then shooted? Yes, that's exactly. And then shot up through here and then into our storage. We don't actually have one for the poppies, so they just sort of sit at the end, as you can see there. We may change that. I don't think we really need that much red dye. Like, there's already 3 stacks of poppies over in our dye storage anyway, so at the moment they're sort of just sitting there. I may end up changing that or something so they're not just sitting there. I may put some sort of burner at the end, just so that they aren't sitting there and causing lag, although they shouldn't cause too much anyway. We have almost all of the modules, so there's 3 villages in each module. It did take me a while to set up, so this guy, they used to spawn an iron golem on top of here, and it would drop down here and then kill the zombie. So I had to put some slabs on top of there. 3 different zombies that we've had in here, but we've got it all set up and it's all working. 3 of the modules are set up fully. They all have the villagers in them. This one doesn't. This one only has 1. So I got to put 2 more villagers in there at some point. That's what all this rail going everywhere is. And I've just been sort of boating them across to here and then putting them in a cart up to the top, which we will get more villagers for at some point. It's pretty efficient. It seems slower than like the actual what it should be. So this is after about an hour-ish, maybe. I don't actually know how long I was AFK for. I sat up in there for a while. That may even be the wrong spot. I may need to build another AFK spot over here so that I'm closer. I don't know. I'll have to maybe test it and stuff, but it's doing pretty well. I mean, we don't really use that much iron anyway, so even just that is pretty good for us. Now, let's head back over. We have some more plans to work on. So, I don't know if I showed this or not yet. This is what I built for the Lighthouse. It's a little bit laggy at the moment just with people on, but if I can land inside it, it is just some observers going in a circle and lighting them up. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm I consider myself pretty good with redstone, but in an old versions. So before like observers and all that sort of thing, back in like 1.6, 1.8 sort of times. I used to do a fair bit of redstone, but that's obviously been a very long time since that. And then we have some projects over here. So I've been talking to Nomad about what we want to do over here. We were going to do something. We were going to do something on top of here, I think. I don't remember what we were doing here, but we're going to expand the warehouse a little bit this way and back all the way pretty much to the edge of this place. And that way we can fit a item sorter inside. So we'll have probably bulk storage on that wall. No, we can't do that wall because that wall is going to... Do we put... Oh, maybe we don't put a boat there because there might not be enough room anyway. Because we've got to remember this is going to be here. Well, this is the edge of it. We could probably fit a small one like what's over there. We'll have to see. We'll expand it, and we can even have bulk storage on the back wall and still have this wall open anyway. So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Even if we don't have it, it's sort of just meh. But that's one thing we've got to do. Expand that, and we need to sort of level this off a little bit. So this needs to all go, be lowered down to probably at that level. That one needs to be lowered down to that level as well. And then all down there, we need to build the shops. So obviously that needs to move, which me and Nomad were talking about putting it sort of inbuilt with the stairs that we're going to put here. So there's going to be stairs up here and that go across to the manor over there, manor. I don't know what it would really be. So yeah, I'm going to maybe time lapse. We're not going to be able to. I'll have to sort of level that on an angle, I think, because that's going to be part of the mountain there. So yeah, I'll time lapse me doing this, hopefully, as long as replay mod works. And yeah, so let's get into it. Alright, and here we go. So I didn't actually record this bit. It was pretty simple. There was no stone under it. It was just a matter of removing that one layer of dirt. So it's pretty simple there. I did, however, record this bit. So hopefully it actually worked. I'll have to check that. If it didn't, well, sorry, but you know, things happen. But if it did, well, you've seen what happened, and you may have seen that I moved the cows down to here. Now, I do want to make a, I don't know, what, semi-automatic cow farm, I guess? I don't know, they go into a hole in the ground anyway, and it's just, you have them bob up and down in the water, and they're easy to breed and kill and whatever. It's just, it's an easier form of having them. So I'll probably end up doing that at some point, somewhere. I'll have to find a spot for it. But yeah, this is all done. So we've got sort of that slope that I was talking about with the mountain. It could be pushed back more, like there's a pretty big ledge here that could be pushed back into this bit here. But I mean, we can work on that once we get this up higher and it's starting to look a bit more like a mountain, I guess. I did kind of torch spam, but at least we know there's not going to be anything spawning there, so that's good. And yeah, so we're not going to work on anything down here today, I don't think. It's pretty much just moving the portal. We won't have that netherrack and nether brick surrounding. It'll just be built into the stairs, which I will have to mess around with a little bit, see what sort of stairs I want to do, see what portals I want to do, whether I do it inside of the stairs, or whether we do sort of stairs that go like that sort of thing. So the portal would be in the middle there. But yeah, we'll have to play around with that, see what everything's like, see what we like about with it. So next, I think we'll expand this, which means going into a creative world and seeing how big we actually need it. So let's go over there. All right, well, this is what I've come up with for the item sorting, and then obviously we can have just other stuff in other, like a bulk storage area. So this is sort of the stuff that, at least what I've been using recently. So I don't have rotten flesh. Oh, forgot I'm in creative. I don't have rotten flesh because, I mean, A, we don't have that much, and B, we don't use it. We can literally just throw it out and not look at it ever. I don't know if I said, but obviously not this order. We'd have the logs all together because I've got oak there and then the rest of them here, because I wasn't originally going to put the logs, and I thought that actually we probably still won't even do all of them. Birch we will, spruce maybe, and probably dark oak and oak. They're probably the only ones we do. We don't have acacia near us that I can think of, and we don't have jungle near us, so we probably won't use those two. And if we do need those, we've got bulk storage for it. These two I'm not sure about. We don't have that much glass, so maybe that just goes into bulk storage, and netherrack will probably go into bulk storage as well. So I think this is pretty good. Obviously sand and gravel for sure. A lot of this we will end up having something like this. Oh. We will probably end up having something like this on all of them, either shulker boxes or barrels, and that way we've got other storage. So definitely for sand and gravel. Actually, we do barrels because you can't put a shulker box in a shulker box. So that'd be, wait, can that not? There we go. So we do something like that maybe. And then with sand and gravel, because obviously we've got multiple chests worth of this, so we can then just put, you know, shulker boxes of it in there. And then once we've run out of that, we've got, you know, the extra sort of thing. How big are shulker box. Hold on, let me try something and I'll be back. So the idea I had isn't going to work. I was thinking about doing a shulker box loader so that it would just load a shulker box under this chest, so the chest would be, say, like 2 blocks up from this. So instead of being there, it would be there, sort of thing. And then it would just load a shulker box full of items, and then as soon as it loaded, it would go into this chest and be full. So, I mean, as you seen there, that was me testing with iron ore. But yeah, so it's not gonna. We'd need a lot more space, really, to be able to do it. But this design works anyway for what we want, and I think it's really cool. So yeah, we can just pull stuff out. If the chest gets too full, we just load it ourselves and put it in here, which isn't really that big of a deal anyway. Most of these chests aren't going to be that full. The stone, the dirt, gravel, and sand are probably the only ones that will be. Oh, and netherrack, unless we put that in bulk storage, which we probably will. So yeah, it's probably basically just those 4. The rest of them should be fine anyway. So I'm going to count up these, see how many I've got, and go back onto Cablecraft. Alright, here we are. I'm going to tear down these walls and probably a bit of the roof too. We're going to have to redo the whole roof anyway. I want to keep this design. I really like this, well, not so much this bit, but that bit of the design. I really like that. I think it looks really nice, and like just the way it's inset and everything. Yeah, I want to keep that bit. Like this whole area here looks really nice, and I really like the design. So let's start tearing it down. I haven't looked at how much room we have. These will have to move a little bit. We're probably going to end up just having this go down this way, down to into there, and then across. But yeah, that needs to come over to here anyway. But we can worry about that when we get to it. I'm going to tear down these walls, and I'll be back when that's done. Alright, so I tore down some of this wall, and realized that we're going to be, oh, I mean, this will be moved over here further. It'll be somewhere about here maybe. I don't know how much room exactly I need at the back of the chests. I could work it out, but I mean, this is only a rough estimate. So I've given a little bit of room here. So it worked out there was around 30 chests. Around 30 chests that we're going to have. So each one of these logs is a chest, or double chest. So yeah, this is roughly how much storage we're going to have just for sorting, not including any other bulk items that we want to have. So this is going to be a lot. And because of this, we may have to use this wall for bulk storage and not have that ship there, which is fine. As I was saying before, there's probably not enough room here anyway. It's going to feel very trapped here. Obviously, it can't go this way, it can't go that way. It's, yeah. So I think it's better off anyway that there's not going to be a ship here. But it's going to be really good inside. We're going to have a lot of room for storage. We're going to have all our bulk storage there. It's just going to be heaps of chests for any other items that we don't need in sorting. So obviously, actually cobblestone's one that I forgot as well. So we'll have cobblestone, dirt, sand, granite, netherrack, sorry, stone, quartz. I don't know whether we'd have redstone or not. I think there's a heap of redstone in, because there's already a Nomad didn't know if anyone's coming on. So there's a item storage inside his hello. Die. Yeah, there's an item sorter in here that he built. So this is what he has, which, I mean, I don't know if we'd have the same, because he has a lot of the logs, whereas I don't think we're not going to have jungle. I've played Minecraft a lot. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Apparently, we do have a lot of jungle. We don't have much spruce, so we probably won't have that. That's not going to be sorted. Ice probably will be. Sandstone probably will be. Redstone probably will be, because there's a fair bit there. Coal definitely will be, because we'll break all that up. Iron, obviously, that was one of the ones we had. Gold. Rotten flesh, not so much. I don't care if we can throw that out for all I care. Gunpowder, we definitely will. We've got a whole double chest over at the industrial area. Blaze rods, I mean, I do want to build a blaze farm. Kind of. I don't know. Maybe. We'll think about that one. We don't really need it. Wool we're going to keep over at the industrial area. We don't really need... We'll have a storage area for it, like we do in the warehouse already. But we're not going to sort it, just because how often do we use wool that we need it sorted? Leather, I'm not sure. String... Maybe, probably not though. Bones, we will. Nether wart, probably not. We don't have a wart farm or anything. Quartz, yes. Netherrack, yes. Glass, I mean, we don't have that much. We'd probably just do just a chest for it. Stone brick, probably. Gravel, sand, all this, we will. So yeah, this is what he's got. So basically, yeah, we're gonna do this the whole way around the warehouse with about roughly those 30 items that that I had listed. Obviously, some of them will and won't be, but yeah, that's roughly what we're going to do. And yeah, I don't know when we're going to do it. I don't know if Nomad was going to jump on and help me or not. We'll have to figure that out. I'll speak to Nomad, see what we're doing. We may even work together on it and whatever. But now I want to make my shop. So I'm going to get a shulker box just to put... I'm going to put all this. So that's what came off of the warehouse. Now we want some concrete. We're going to need some white. We need some more than that. Sand and gravel. Why do we have 2 concrete? What? Give me 1 second while I just... did I pick that up? Yes, I did. Cool. Okay, well that was odd. Oh, sorry. That was... We're gonna need some red. Now, what color are the fireworks when they go off? What? Because I don't want to just build a rocket. I want to build... Because I'm not just selling fireworks, I'm selling a whole show, so I'm going to be able to create like a display, fireworks display for people. So we're going to want like blue, probably a pink or magenta, I think that one is. White and red for the rocket, blue and magenta for the explosion. Maybe some lime. I think that sounds good. Now let's grab some savel. Oh, we don't have any gravel. There should be some in the mansion, actually. I'm gonna grab all the stuff and see you guys at the shopping district. Alright, this is what I built for the rocket. So obviously it's just the normal firework that everyone builds when they have a fireworks shop. There's one already over there. I don't know what that sells specifically. I think it obviously sells something to do with fireworks, but I don't know. I haven't had a look really. TNT, yeah, fireworks. Obviously I don't have a top on it yet, but we will get there on that one. And to get in, I'm thinking I just have a stairway down, because obviously this is pretty small, there's not enough room on the inside. So I was thinking maybe we just do something like this. And then the shop is here somewhere. So yeah, we can do this, and then on this side we have the fireworks we sell, this side we have the displays that we offer. And I'm also thinking that I can do like DIY fireworks shows. So you buy a box that comes with instructions on how to set it up and all that sort of thing. That could be really cool, and I'm really excited to see how this goes, I guess. So yeah, this will be our little shop here. Obviously I'll make this nicer, probably extend it back 1 or 2 more as well. Make it a little bit bigger, a little bit nicer. And yeah, we'll probably offer maybe 3 different types of display. Like we'll do a small, medium, large display. And then obviously the fireworks over this side. I'm going to also get sell ones that you can fire, so like ones that you can shoot at people. So like it'll just be stacks like this, so it won't be like a whole display, it'll just be ones that you like do that with, and the ones that explode normally. But you'll be able to like shoot them at people using crossbows, which is something different to what that offers, because yeah, that only offers the ones that the flying rockets, but we're going to have a lot of other things that we offer. So yeah, I'll add a roof on this just off camera, whatever. This will also be done by next episode. And we have another thing that I'm going to build, but next episode, because we're pretty much out of time for this one. So yeah, I'm also going to be trying to stream at some point. There's a couple of things that I want to do on stream, so obviously we will run through the different fireworks displays, we'll set them up, see what we can come up with and all that sort of thing. I want to do, so there's 2 minigame ideas I have. So I have a parkour tower that I want to do, as well as like a redstone maze. So if anyone watches Hermitcraft, they'll have seen the, I can't think of the name of the game. It's the one with the Ravager. I think it was Tango made it, or Impulse, one of those. That massive underground maze that you put in different keys and it opens different doors and does different things. Similar to that, but less complicated. I've wanted to do one for a very long time. Just didn't have that side of technical prowess. I didn't really know how to do it, really. It wasn't really my thing. Mine was more redstone doors and pistons and, that sort of thing. So doing like key cards and all that sort of thing was out of my league, but I've somewhat learned how to do it, and I reckon I can give it a go, see how we go. So that's another thing that I want to do on stream as well. So yeah, there's a couple of things that we'll do on stream. So if you haven't already, go over to my Twitch and subscribe. It will be in the description, so easy for you to access. And yeah, what's this place? You get a block of iron for the... Okay. Block of iron for free and you can take as many. Fair enough. So yeah, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And comment what you think. Let me know. Be sure to check out my Twitch and stay up to date on when I'm streaming. I don't really have a schedule, but you know, if you are subscribed, I think you can be notified of a streamer, right? I know how things work. Anyway, until next time, see ya.